am here in College Station, Texas at sectionals. I swam the 200 breast this morning in prelims. I'm back tonight for finals. I wasn't planning on being back tonight for finals. I was really hoping to hit a new best time, like 158 low, even really 157 high, and scratch out of finals so I could rest up for the 100 tomorrow. Didn't quite turn out that way. I was 158.8, which was just off my best, 158.7. And so warm-up was crazy packed. I managed to sneak my way into a different pool that was totally empty, so that was nice. But even with that, my warm-up felt way off. I didn't quite hit some numbers I wanted to hit in warm-up. But it all came together for a pretty good race. 158, can't complain too much about that, right? So I'm heading in now to start hopefully a better warm-up, and let's check out the race. Here we go. Okay, so there I am in lane 3, about to get going here. Little arm shake, boom. Dive was pretty good. I'm never the quickest off the block, but I've got weight and power, and that makes up for a lot. Good distance on the pullout. I was happy with the first 25. This first 50, I split 26.1, and that was good. Now, as you go through this, you're probably going to start thinking, the end of those pullouts are really, really long. And yeah, I know, it's unfortunate, but it's necessary. You see, my biggest strength is my power and my underwater. And so I ride that and milk it as much as I can. One of my biggest weaknesses is having to swim too much. And so if I end those pullouts early and I tack on even one more stroke per 25, or let's just say 2 or 3 more strokes total in the whole 200, it just wears me out, and so I really die on the end. This second 50, I split 29.7, so I was also really happy with that. Things are going well. I'm feeling pretty good about myself, keeping up with these young guns ahead of me, killing the pullouts. This third 50, also staying pretty solid. I was 30.4, and you start seeing the long pullouts start to have an impact as those guys pull ahead of me a little bit. Coming into this last one, I fought much better than I did this morning. This morning I feel like I just didn't fight for it. And this fourth 50, I gave it what I had, which wasn't much. But I was 31.7, which was the exact same split I had this morning. I was right on these guys. Watch this. This is pretty cool. Boom. Make up a lot of ground, but then I kind of stalled on that first stroke. I was a little bit too vertical, didn't get enough forward. And here we go. Boom. So 158.04, great time. I mean, I'm happy with it. I also can't help but be a little annoyed that 157 was just 5/100ths away. So that's okay though. That is going to give me fuel for the fire when I got to get back in and get back into shape after this meet and get ready 9 months from now for the next time I shave and taper for the 2 breast. But now I've got to focus on the 100. That's tomorrow. I am fired up. I'm excited for it. And so I will see you guys then, and we'll take a look at it. All right, this is day 2. That means 100 breast. I am still trying to figure out how exactly I'm going to do this warm-up, because I have been sneaking into the rec swimmer lap pool that is not available to the kids, and that is not available this morning. So I am in with Gen Pop, and it is freaking nuts, like sardines, just right on top of each other. I think I'm going to try and rely more on dry land activation and just kind of hopping in, swimming a few hundred, getting wet, and see how that goes. So this is going to be interesting. But the plan is to rely a bit more on power than I did at the Pro-Am. Pro-Am, I was 5 strokes and then 7, 7, 8. Today, 4, 6, 6, 7. And see what that does for me. So I should have another shot at it tonight if I don't like what I do this morning. But here we go. Let's take a look at it. Okay, here we go. There I am in lane 4. Pretty solid dive, a little quick getting into the dolphin kick. And I think that's going to be the reason I end up taking this little fifth stroke here that I didn't want to take right there. The pullouts throughout this I thought were okay, not quite as good as they could have been. I did come out of my pullouts pretty well. And from here on, I keep my stroke count as planned, 6 on that, 6 on this length, and I finish with 7. And again, I felt like I did a pretty good job of slamming my head. Maybe too good of a job because my cap comes off right there. Oops. Probably cost me at least 5 seconds. But there were moments in this where I didn't get my head down as aggressively as I wanted to. And that's definitely something to work on. So 54.0, I'm not unhappy with it, but I really thought when I hit the wall it was going to be 53 something, and it felt like a best time. So I am a little bit disappointed with it, but it didn't go too different than planned. I was out 5 strokes, and as you saw right there, that short little fifth stroke, and then 6.67. At no point did I feel like I was locking up or dying. So I just got to rest up right now and get ready for tonight. Kind of the same game plan. And so yes, if you've noticed, I'm not shooting from my car. I'm shooting from my hotel room. It's very, very swanky, very nice, but very loud too. Last night there was like this concert going on outside. So if you're ever in College Station and you want some good live music, stay at the George. But if you're an athlete competing, don't stay at the George because it will keep you up at night. So, so now I'm doing hotel reviews. But I will see you guys tonight and hopefully bigger, better things than that 100. Okay, we're back. 100 breast. I have looked over the prelims video like a couple dozen times. And I'm just going to have to go higher tempo. My tempo was anywhere from like 1.1 to 1.5, and 1.5 just doesn't cut it. So I'm gonna have to add a couple strokes, and I think that should get me under my best. Let's see. Okay, that's me in lane 4 right there. Last off the blocks, not a great way to get going. Make up for it with my size. Get out ahead of those guys. Good job getting my head down. 5 strokes on the way out. I'm off to a good start. Things are looking good. And then, long on the end of the pullout. Should have been quicker into the first stroke. It's probably why I was only 6 strokes here at the 50. Boom. 25.1. That's a 1/10 of a second slower than this morning, so I've got to pick it up if I'm going to hit a new best time. Getting the head down pretty well. Once again, 6 strokes so far, just like the morning. And you can see the guys next to me, their tempo is just greater. I pick it up a little bit on this one. 7 strokes. 53.95. I'm kicking myself right now. And the worst part is I got to wait 9 months before I get another chance at that. I am so pissed. It felt like 53.5 or 6. This is the worst feeling. Wanting to do it, to have another shot at it, wishing you could do it all over again. The bright spot in all of it was that second 50 was the fastest I've ever swum a second 50, 28.8. So I'm happy with that, but I can't believe I swam the same freaking race. 5 strokes out and then 6.67. I didn't up my tempo. Anyway, tomorrow starts a whole new training cycle, a whole new year. I'll take off. The reason I'm not taking any days off starting tomorrow and this week is I've got spring break coming up and going to do some snowboarding, cross training. But this week I'll get back into it, start getting my body ready to lift again. The things I'm going to focus on going into the new cycle. In the pool, I'm not sure right now. honestly. Some more speed work, like 25s, just raw speed, because I think I've focused too much on power and distance per stroke over the last few months, and that kind of came back to bite me. Yeah, I finished strong. My 200 was good, but I just didn't take it out, which is crazy because in December I was 24-1 in a 50. So I have the speed. But I think I need some more speed work, 25s, just go, go, go. I'll incorporate also some more 75s, even some more hundreds. In the weight room, hitting the pull-ups right away, starting tomorrow. Really getting on those push-ups too, lots of push-ups. Deadlifts, I'll get into those. So anyway, more to come when I figure this whole thing out and what the plan is. But it was a solid meet. I gotta not kick myself too much, but it's hard not to. I'm 40 years old and not getting younger. It seems like these kids are that I'm racing. And so I gotta find a new way to get faster. It's never easy, but I'll keep you posted. Take care.